truth about John Travolta is out. John Travolta is a Hollywood legend and has been in the industry for a long time. Most people have seen his movies, but many don't know much about John's life away from the screen. Unfortunately, the actor's life hasn't always been great off-screen, thanks to his heartbreaking love life. The truth about John Travolta is out, so buckle up. You're about to learn the things about the actor you may not know and the tragedies he was forced to overcome. John fell in love while filming The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. The Boy in the Plastic Bubble helped put John's name on the map. He was in his 20s at the time, and the film gave the actor the chance to show the world what he could do. The movie was a success and still a classic today. The movie gave John a start in Hollywood, and it also helped him find love. John got close to the actress who played his mother in the film, actress Diana Hyland. Although Diana was 18 years older than John, their instant connection was hard to deny. John had to leave Diana behind. John Travolta performed on stage before making his acting debut in movies and is working in the theater when he landed a role with the hit TV sitcom Welcome Back, Kotter, playing Vinnie Barbarino. He was a fan favorite from the start. When John was offered a role in Saturday Night Fever, Welcome Back, Kotter's exes didn't mind letting John take some time off to film the movie. The only problem was that filming a movie meant that John had to leave Diana behind. Fortunately, they managed to make the long-distance relationship work by spending hours on the phone together every night. Breast cancer. Things were going great for John. He had a role in a movie that was expected to be a hit, and he was in a relationship with a woman he loved. Unfortunately, life wasn't going as great for Diana. Nobody knew that she was suffering from breast cancer when she filmed The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, and shortly after filming ended, she had a mastectomy to control the breast cancer. The surgery was a success, but sadly the cancer returned and spread. John wanted to be by Diana's side, so he left Saturday Night Fever. The actor confessed to People magazine that Diana didn't know she would die until 2 weeks before she passed. Diana took her last breath in John's arms. John's life came crashing down when Diana's prognosis was bleak. He knew that leaving Saturday Night Fever in the middle of filming could jeopardize his career, but he had to be by Diana's side. The face-off actor told People magazine that he had more fun with Diana than he'd ever had with anyone. The day before Diana died, she and John walked around the yard, and the next day, March 27, 1977, she died. John says he held her in his arms when she passed, and he felt the breath go out of her. The couple made plans that would never happen. Losing Diana was very hard on John, especially since the couple made plenty of plans for their future that would begin when John finished filming Saturday Night Fever. According to the Look Who's Talking actor, the couple had already picked out a house they would buy when the movie wrapped. He also planned to ask Diana to marry him and said that he would have gotten married if her life hadn't been cut short. They also planned to take a trip to Rio to relax after filming wrapped, but none of those things happened because Diana was gone. The Grease actor honored their vacation by wearing his white suit they chose together for the trip, and John wore it to Diana's memorial service. This was one of the many dark times in the actor's life. Diana inspired John to join the Church of Scientology. John Travolta has been linked to the Church of Scientology for many years and isn't the only celebrity who joined the religion. Tom Cruise and Kirstie Alley are high-profile members. Leah Remini was once a member but left the church and became excommunicated, causing the actress to write an unfavorable book about her time with the church. Since then, the religion has become very controversial, and Diana inspired John to join. The couple spoke about joining the church before Diana died, and he decided to join to honor his late lover's wishes. Losing Diana turned John off from dating. John Travolta always considered himself a one-woman man, and Diana was that one woman. The Pulp Fiction actor was handsome and famous, and women always threw themselves at him, but John wasn't interested. Losing Diana was awful, and he wasn't interested in finding love again, and his life seemed dark and empty without Diana. The urban cowboy actor wasn't looking for love, but he tried dating. John was spotted with actress Mary Lou Henner and Catherine Deneuve, but neither relationship lasted because he wasn't ready. John didn't have time to grieve. John Travolta has always been busy throughout his career and had a lot going on before Diana died. He left Saturday Night Fever to be with Diana in her final days and had to return to work after her death to finish the movie. John signed on to play in the musical film Grease before Diana died, and had just 10 days between the two movies to grieve, which isn't enough time by anyone's standards. The man who directed Grease, Randall Kleiser, admitted that John was so upset while filming Grease that he often messed up his lines. If you watch the movie today, you'd have no idea the actor was in so much pain. Kelly Preston enters the picture. John and Kelly met on the set of the comedy film The Experts, and John was enamored by Kelly immediately. It was love at first sight for John. But things were complicated for Kelly because she was married to Kevin Gage and was reserved due to her marital status. When the actress appeared on Watch What Happens Live, Kelly admitted that she was with the wrong person and was not happily married. Kelly and Kevin's marriage only lasted for 2 years. Nobody knew John planned to propose to Kelly. Kelly's divorce meant she was back on the market, and John did everything possible to win her over. He swept the actress off her feet, and it wasn't long before the pair were spotted together at many of the biggest events. John and Kelly were very happy, and his friends and family had no idea he was planning to ask the Jerry Maguire actress to marry him after just a few months of dating. The couple was celebrating New Year's together in Switzerland at the Palace Hotel, and John asked Kelly to marry him, and she was shocked. The actress screamed because she didn't expect to become John's wife so soon. Did John Travolta and Olivia Newton-John have a relationship? When Grease premiered, millions of people watched their characters fall in love, and people wondered if the couple's on-screen romance turned into an off-screen romance. Fans of the couple were disappointed to learn that they were only friends who shared great on-screen chemistry and enjoyed working on movies together. John had recently lost Diana and wasn't ready for a relationship, and the pair remained friends until Olivia died in 2022. In December 2019, the two reunited as their original characters for a Grease reunion. John and Kelly needed 2 weddings for the marriage to be legal. John and Kelly were members of the Church of Scientology when they met and realized they would need 2 weddings to make the marriage legal. The couple flew across the world to get married privately without the media's prying eyes. This wedding was officiated by a minister from the Church of Scientology, meaning the marriage wasn't legally recognized in the United States. When the couple returned to the United States, they had another wedding in Daytona Beach, Florida, and they were legally husband and wife. A growing family. Kelly had always been open about wanting to be a mother at a young age. Shortly after the couple married, Kelly gave birth to their first son, Jet Travolta, and Ella Blue Travolta came along on April 3, 2000. John and Kelly often brought their children along to Hollywood events, and they became famous themselves. Ella couldn't get enough of the Hollywood life, and it's where she got her inspiration to become an actress. Today, she's an up-and-comer, forging her own acting career. The happy couple always made time for each other. Celebrity couples often spend time apart due to schedules, tours, red carpet events, and other industry events. Many former celebrity couples admit that the distance caused their marriages to end. John and Kelly were both successful actors, but they didn't want to become another divorced couple in Hollywood and always made sure to make time for each other and their children. Birthdays were important to the couple, and they would spoil each other, and putting in so much effort helped their love grow stronger every day. John and Kelly lose their son. John is no stranger to dark times. When his son Jet died, it was the darkest time of the actor's life. The family vacationed in the Bahamas in January 2009 during the New Year's break. The vacation was going great until Jet had a seizure in the bathroom. The teen hit his head on the tub and had a seizure before anyone knew what was happening. John and Kelly called for help quickly, but it was too late. Jet was just 16 when he died, and the urban cowboy actor didn't have much time to grieve the loss of his son because he was at the center of internet theories. Rumors that Scientology caused Jet's death. Jet had health issues from the time he was born in 1992 and was in and out of the hospital during his younger years. The boy began having seizures when he was 2 and was diagnosed with Kawasaki disease. The condition causes inflammation of the veins, capillaries, and arteries, and have serious side effects if not treated quickly. He was also on the autism spectrum, which led rumors that Scientology caused his death. The Church of Scientology doesn't recognize many conditions, including autism. People believe that John and Kelly didn't get Jet the help he needed and didn't watch him as closely as they should have because their church didn't recognize autism as an actual medical condition. People blamed the couple and their religion for their son's death, and the rumors and accusations made it hard for the couple to grieve their son's death privately. An ambulance driver's accusation. Torino Lightbourne was the ambulance driver that arrived on the scene and wanted to take Jet to a hospital 15 minutes away. According to the driver, John signed forms to have his sons flown to Florida and said. Torino even told the Daily Mail that there were signs that the boy passed away 3 hours before they arrived and seemed to be enjoying his 15 minutes of fame at the expense of the Travolta family. Extortion. John filed a case in court against the ambulance driver and his lawyer, Pleasant Bridgewater. According to the actor, they were blackmailing him. They would return an indemnity form that Torino claimed to prove that John refused to get the proper treatment for Jet in exchange for $25 million. The ambulance driver believed that John worried more about where his son was sent than getting the care he needed to save his life. John filed charges against the pair but dropped the case to end things because getting justice was too much for the actor to handle. Happiness and despair. John and Kelly had been trying to have another baby a few years before their son died. 2 years after Jet's death, Kelly discovered she was pregnant, and the couple welcomed Benjamin into the world in 2010. John said his son was the glue that helped repair the family after the loss of Jet, and things got better. On July 12, 2020, Kelly died at the age of 57 after a 2-year battle with breast cancer. John and Kelly never spoke about her diagnosis and did everything possible to vet it, but several rounds of treatment didn't help, and fans were shocked when they heard about the actress's death. John lost his first love due to cancer, then his son, and then the love of his life, also due to cancer. With all the tragic losses in his life, it isn't fair he's being subjected to rumors of being gay. Gay rumors. In 2022, rumors began to swirl that John is gay, and the truth about John Travolta is out. John denies the rumors, and many friends, including Kirstie Alley, have also stood behind John and denied the claims. The rumors came from people hoping to have their 15 minutes of fame, which is horrible, seeing how tragic John's life has been.